Old man Beardface.
Rose.
Hey, what's going on there? What?
Rosemary Johnson, Mr. Barry. That's her name.
Is that you, Galahad? Is that you?
It's me, Mr. Barry. It's Galahad. Whenever you're feeling better, we'll find a time to talk.
That wasn't shift, that was really not. But I spent the next couple of days being poked and prodded and run through several different machines, all trying to figure out if Chuck Livingston scrambled my brains. You know what the worst part is? The worst part of being in a hospital is boredom. There's nothing to do. You can lie in bed and watch horrible talk shows and infomercials, but there's nothing else. Can't even have a good coffee. A couple of days later, I managed to get out. Got a pretty good, clean bill of health. Had a nice little bruise on my head, but doctor said it'll go away after a little while. After I had some time to clear my head, I kind of decided that meeting with Galahad in my hospital room was real. So there's only one thing that I have to do right now, one thing on my mind. Let's get a hold of Galahad and get his side of the story. I decided to meet Deputy Galahad at the Vipers Club, a little bar above the Yellow Jack. So buddy, tell me, there was a bunch of chitter-chatter about your leave of absence there, and then I had word on the street that you might have been involved with a certain woman who runs the PTA. Am I correct there?
You are 100% correct.
So about a week ago, I'll just be honest with you, I've been investigating this character called Chuck Livingston. He stole my car during one of his crime sprees, which is what turned me on to him. And me and my cameraman snuck out to his property one day, and we saw him take a baseball bat to a guy that kind of looked like you. Am I correct in assuming that was you?
It was indeed me.
What happened out there, man?
So on that day, I tried to take this certain PTA lady out on a date. Well, I did take her out on a date, and Chuck found out about it, and he wasn't very happy. And I was lured to the house. I was unaware Chuck was going to show up, and we were talking. I was trying to befriend him so he wouldn't attack me, and then he eventually pulled the bat out on me. And I jumped in my truck. I drove away. He was able to shoot me in the shoulder as I was driving away, and I crashed into a pole. And I believe you and your cameraman picked me up that day.
Yeah. We actually did pick you up there, buddy. Got you to the hospital at least, although I didn't know it was you at the time. Did she instigate any of this?
She seems to be oblivious to everything that goes on with Chuck.
But she was standing right there. I mean, I've got it on tape, bud. She was standing right there watching Chuck go after you with a baseball bat.
She was. But I feel like she's starting to turn more to the criminal side, because what really caused my leave of absence was she was the one that actually shot me.
Wait. Hold up there, buddy. Wait. She shot you?
So what happened the second time was I was lured back to Chuck's house. Supposedly I was going to have dinner with Rose, and Chuck showed up, and he ended up stabbing me with his bottle, and then he dragged me down to the basement. He broke my legs, stuffed a dirty pair of socks in my mouth, knocked me out, and then Rose was the one that shot me.
Oh my God, when did this happen?
Oh, that was about a week ago, if my memory serves me correctly.
Where'd the bullet strike you in your head? I mean, that sounds bad, but, here you are.
Yeah, luckily it missed the brain, so, I mean, I'm lucky to be here.
Do you think it was intentional or unintentional that she missed you mortally?
It's hard to say.
So you said her name was Rose. Rosemary Johnson. Does that sound correct?
That is correct.
And she is indeed the president of the PTA?
She indeed is.
So you've been out there to Chuck Livingston's address a couple of times now, right? Have you seen anything fishy while you've been out there?
I have been inside of his house. Very messy. Lots of empty Strawberry Rails boxes. It's a complete mess in there.
Have you been all through the house?
I wouldn't say all through the house, no. I don't think I have, at least.
Have you been anywhere that would have anything incriminating in it? Something that I would be very interested in?
Have any what in it?
Something incriminating. Illegal.
Down in the basement, it did look like it had, what's it called? Like, drug cooking things. Like, the glasses, like it looked like a chemistry setup, but, drugs.
So it looked like a lab of some sort, and then like an illegal drug lab of some kind?
Yeah, that was down in the basement.
Out of all your experience as law enforcement, could you guess at least what was being cooked up in there? No pun intended.
I mean, either meth or crack, one of the two.
How do you think Boat Boy would have acquired all that kind of stuff? Sorry, Chuck Livingston.
Or maybe he's trying to create his own illegal kind of Strawberry Rails. Who knows? What was the question?
Yeah, how do you think he acquired all that kind of lab equipment down there?
Chuck Livingston is a very mysterious man. I don't know how he's able to acquire what he's able to acquire.
Now I'm going to ask you a question that could be very, I don't want it to seem like an insult, but Chuck Livingston seems to have a special relationship with the Grapeseed Police Department. Have you noticed anything kind of off-kilter in your law enforcement duties that might suggest that?
As far as I know, every law enforcement officer is straight. Like, no crooked cops or anything.
All right, but you have never personally seen anything that just might, raise a little bit of an eyebrow with anything that goes on out there?
I haven't, no.
All right. You've worked with Grapeseed before, right?
I've run into them a couple times on scenes.
What would you say their relationship as law enforcement officers are? I mean, do they seem like they care about the community? Are they hardworking? Are they, lazy? We all know lazy officers.
I mean, they seem like stand-up people.
All right, Deputy Galahad, I guess one last question. What are your intentions now with Rosemary Johnson and Chuck Livingston, now that you've been a victim of one of their crimes?
The next time I see either one of them breaking any kind of law, the full force of the law will be coming after them.
I got everything I need, John. Let's prep it all. We're ready to go to air with all the boat boy stuff. No, I'm not kidding. I've got everything. The whole story's there. Every piece fell into place there, John. You'd never guess who visited me in the hospital. Yeah, that's right. That deputy, Galahad. I got everything I need. All right, John, let's put it all together. Let's go to air. Larry Berry.
This Larry Berry?
Yeah, this is Larry Berry, CNT News.
What you call BB?
Where do you want to meet at?
Call BB at 1050.
1050. I can do that. Give me about 5 minutes. I'm a little bit away from that.
No problem. I'll meet you over there.
All right, 1050. I see you at 5 there.
See you.
I gotta admit there, I was surprised and a little bit worried all at the same time. Chuck Livingston wants a face-to-face meeting. Is this a chance for him to clear his conscience? Or is this an opportunity for him to take me out? I'm not sure. But I sat there patiently waiting, wondering where this was gonna go. All of this time and all of this hard work. We'll see. Larry Berry.
Hey, change the plan. You gotta come to my house.
You're not gonna have me arrested, are you? Because your fiancée there put an order of protection on me.
What that mean?
She basically told Grape CPD that if I ever show up there again, y'all are gonna have me arrested.
I don't know what that mean, though.
All right there, Chuck. I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna come to your house.
Okay, what I mean, I'll be here.
All right. I'll drive up the front driveway.
I'll be here. Bye.
Changing plans already. And putting me on his property to boot. I don't like this. I don't like where this is going. I've got that real funny feeling in my stomach. The kind that just makes you feel just horrible, like you're sick or something. And then I turn the corner, and there he is. Gun in hand. Chuck Livingston. Larry Berry.
What's going on?
Nice to meet you in person finally.
What you want from me?
I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't even know who you are until you stole my car that day when you stole the bucket truck. But then, you got me interested there because, you seem to be quite the famous kind of urban legend around here. What makes you tick there?
What you mean? Strawberry rail.
Strawberry rails. What's this fascination with strawberry rails? I mean, I always grew up with them as being a cereal. What's the whole deal with that?
Well, I mean, you had them before.
Yeah, they good. Hey, now you're not gonna shoot me if I reach in my pocket and take out a notepad, are you?
I mean, if it's an actual notepad, though.
It's gonna be a notepad. So what happened here? What happened in your past? What? Look, you honestly, you go around, you commit all these crimes, you do all of this insane stuff that us normal people here that we can't do. What happened here, Chuck? What's going on upstairs? Why are you doing this?
What am I doing? What? I'm just trying to make some money.
Well, I mean, you could go get a job. 24/7's always hiring. There's garbage people, everything else. Why do you got to run around and steal cars and steal everything and just cause all this mayhem?
Because I don't like to do the normal job.
Well, hell, Chuck, none of us like to do the normal jobs. I mean, come on there. But you know, I mean, at some point, have you ever kind of woken up and just gone, hey, what am I doing with my life? I'm always getting arrested or tased or anything else, you know? Why don't I just act normal?
Well, I mean, it is normal. I'm always good at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's another question I have. How is it that you're always freaking out of jail? I mean, good God. You are just like out of jail in like 15 minutes. Come on, man. Is Grapeseed protecting you?
I mean, I got some friends in the police department.
That's pretty obvious there. That's pretty obvious there.
One of the cops bring me strawberry rail all the time.
See, that's what I was thinking here. I always see semis and everything pulling up here. So you get a lot of gifts from Grapeseed PD, I take it?
Well, they come by with some strawberry rail every once in a while.
All right. What else do they do for you?
I mean, I don't know. That's pretty much it.
Because I tell you what they've done to me. They have harassed me just for driving right by in front of your house all the time. So you must be special.
Hang on, I got a phone call.
Yeah, right. I didn't like that. Who's he talking to? And what's he planning?
All right, now, what's going on?
All right, you done there? Whoa, what the hell? What the hell's going on out here, Chuck?
You tell me what's going on.
I don't know what the
Why you
hell's
want to
going
know
on.
all they think about me?
Hey, that's my freaking car.
Why you want to know all this stuff about me?
Because I don't think you deserve to be the kind of person that's special like you are. The rest of us can't be that damn special. What makes you just so damn special?
Well, I'm just Boat Boy.
Yeah. You're just Boat Boy. That's all it is. But you're Boat Boy who can get away with all these crimes. If I did half the crap that you did, good God, I'd be in jail for like 15 years. You know what? I think you've got the public snowed. And I'm going to get out there and I'm going to freaking expose it.
You gonna tell everybody about me?
You're damn right I'm going to tell everybody about you. People have to freaking know how just exactly what kind of person you are. And I have beat the streets left and right trying to get all these stories about you. You're evil, Chuck Livingston. You're freaking evil.
You can't be telling everybody about that. I don't want people to know there are already many people at my house all the time because of you writing up all that stuff.
Oh my God, you're going to be on every 10 o'clock broadcast that I have over at C&T News. You are my story now, Chuck.
Not if I kill you.
You know what, Chuck? Get the hell out of my way. I'm going to my car.
What you doing?
I'm
You ain't
getting
gonna
out of
write
here.
that story,
You're not
are you?
taking my car. I'm writing that story, Chuck.
No, you're not. Don't write that story.
Hey. Get out from my car.
I'm not in your car.
I swear to God. I'm driving away, Chuck, and that story's coming out, and that's it.
Don't put that story out.
You know what? What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Hey. You know what?
What do you want me to do about it? Hey,
Screw
knocked
you.
My hat off.
Screw you.
Don't
You
knock
knocked
my
my
hat
hat
off.
off. You knocked my
Don't
hat
knock
off.
my hat off.
You know what? That's what you get, Chuck Livingston.
He's punching me.
That's what you get.
Put your hands up. Hands up.
Yeah, shoot him.
Hands up.
Shoot him.
No. I know what this is.
You are trespassing and you are trespassed from here.
I was invited here.
He drove up on my property.
That's, of course you would say that, Chuck, because they're all in your
He
pocket.
knocked my hat off. You saw him punch me in the face. He knocked my hat off.
Yep, I saw the punch.
I swear
But
to
Larry's
God.
missing his hat, so...
He
you
tripped
know.
on the ground.
Okay, cool. That's good enough for me. Turn around.
Yeah. You've been waiting for this for a long time, haven't you there, officer? I want my car towed away from here, and it better be in an impound lot.
Oh, I'll take care of the call.
No. I don't want you anywhere near it.
Oh, you don't want me near your car?
I swear to God, get him away from my car. Get him the hell away from my car.
What's going on?
I'm gonna have to impound the car.
Get him away from my car. I will get you, boat boy. I will get you.
Another pink card.
I'll get you too, Rosemary! I'm gonna get all of you! I sit in the back of that truck, and I watch day turn into night. All the while, they all sit over there, doing their little song and dance. Hell, Chuck even walked over and took a photo of me.
All right, Mr. Barry, everything at the back of your vehicle has been is now in the back of my truck. Your vehicle has been towed to the impound lot. Everything that's going to go into evidence locker, and once you're released, everything will be returned to you the way it was.
Tell me one thing there, sir.
Yeah, what's that?
So, Chuck Livingston just told me while we were arguing out there before you showed up there, y'all drop off a lot of gifts to him. Why is that? Why is that? What's he got over you?
We do that with everybody that we arrest in the city limits of Grapeseed.
Why are you protecting him so much? Seriously, you know what kind of guy he is.
We're not protecting him. We're just doing our jobs of keeping nosy people off people's private property. And you just kind of escalate it to the point where we have to take you in for trespassing.
Yeah, but we're talking about an evil guy. You know this. You know who he is. You know how he acts.
Yeah, but he's still a citizen of Grapeseed. So, you know, even though he's a criminal, we still have to protect our citizens of our city limits.
All right, I get the fact that you're super cop here. I really do, but yeah. I mean, come on there, officer. You know, I'm not going to say what I know and what kind of information I have or how I've gotten it, but you guys have got to know he's evil.
Evil in what way?
The man has tortured a Blaine County deputy, for God's sakes. I have that on tape.
Yeah.
Hey, don't worry. You can watch it. You can watch it when I put it out there, 10 o'clock tonight.
I'll definitely make sure to watch it whenever that comes in.
All right.
All right, man, in here. All right, the detectives will take over and process you and all that good stuff.
All right. You mind? Okay. Thank you for get me out of the cuffs.
Yeah,
there.
no, I'll take the cuffs. Yeah, they'll give you your phone call and all that, and once you're released, whenever you get released, you'll get your stuff back.
All right. You know, jail has a funny way of making you think real hard about what you've done. I sit there in that cell for the next, I don't know how long, I lost track of time. But I sat there and I thought, was it worth it? Was it worth all of this pain and suffering that I've put myself through? All of these sleepless nights? The million times it seems like that I've taken my car to flywheels to get it fixed. I put my daughter and my co-workers in harm's way. I don't know. Sometimes I just sit here and I'm thinking, is it even really worth it? All of this trouble I've gone through? But hell yeah, it's worth it. I wouldn't be doing my job if I wasn't exposing people like this. So I don't care. I don't care if Chuck comes after me. The people have got to know. So screw it. Welcome to Grapeseed. It's a small town nestled to the northeast of the Alamo Sea. It's a farming community, a nice, quiet, sprawled out area. No one would ever blame you if you thought that nothing would ever go wrong at Grapeseed. But you would be very, very wrong. Because Grapeseed holds a secret, a very dangerous secret. I'm Larry Berry with C&T News. To the left of me is the home of one of the most notorious people in all of San Andreas. So notorious, in fact, that the man has become a monster. He does what he wants, and he doesn't care who he victimizes or what he leaves in his path of destruction. If this was a horror movie, this would be the home to Jason Voorhees or Michael Myers. That sort of evil that just won't die. It won't go away. This is the home of Chuck Livingston, otherwise known as Boat Boy. I wanted to gauge a little bit of what the people thought about Boat Boy, so I hit the street just for some random interviews. What do you think about Chuck Livingston, Boat Boy?
Oh, Boat Boy, don't even get me started on Boat Boy. I can't stand Boat Boy. He's always taking up my business.
Man, that boat boy, he's made this county a mess.
But my boss told me that we got to avoid Grapeseed because every time people try and go up through there, it's just a whole mess in that neighborhood. And I believe that boat boy or whatever you say his name is behind it all. So,
oh, I think he's the greatest man to ever exist. Everything he does is awesome. That man wakes up in the morning and is excellence.
Ooh, Chuck Livingston. Don't get me started. I love that big round gut that he has, and he just shakes when he runs.
Man, that Chuck Livingston, he's made my job a living hell.
What I'm about to show you might be very disturbing. Please be advised, there are some horrific images that are coming up on this screen. The lawyers would tell me to say viewer discretion advised, so there you go. Viewer discretion advised. Let's roll this footage. Right now we see Rosemary Johnson and Deputy Galahad standing there talking. And Boat Boy, Chuck Livingston, has run off to the house. And then he comes out with a baseball bat in a murderous rage. He's looking for Deputy Galahad. The battle ensues. Deputy Galahad tries to flee. Boat Boy is taking a baseball bat after Deputy Galahad. It's a horrifying scene. Once Boat Boy and Galahad disappeared from the scenes, we heard gunshots. At that point, Steve and I decided to get back to the car. We wanted to flag down some law enforcement. Plus, we wanted to make sure we were maintaining our own safety. That's when I caught this footage. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Larry Berry. We just witnessed a crime involving Boat Boy. Me and my cameraman here, Steve, we are trying to find where they went. They disappeared on us.
They're right in front of us.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, the cops help me.
Oh, jeez. There he is. Go, go, go. Oh, my God. Are you okay there, buddy?
No, I was shot in the shoulder and he get to the hospital.
Oh, my God. We've got one of Boat Boy's victims in the car with us right now. We're going to get him over to Sandy Shores Medical, get the boy some help. Don't worry, son. I've got all the footage. I watched the crime go down. You can see right there the amount of rage built up in that animal Boat Boy. He was gonna kill that Officer Galahad had we not been there. But me and my cameraman Steve, being brave souls that we are, we got Officer Galahad all the way over to Sandy Shores Medical Center so that we could save that young man's life. But little did we know, that wasn't the end of his story, or Boat Boy's.
So what happened the second time was I was lured back to Chuck's house. Supposedly I was going to have dinner with Rose, and Chuck showed up, and he ended up stabbing me with his bottle, and then he dragged me down to the basement. He broke my legs, stuffed a dirty pair of socks in my mouth, knocked me out, and then Rose was the one that shot me.
Rosemary Johnson. We all know her as the PTA president, but she's so much more, including the fiancé of Chuck Livingston. I don't say this lightly. There is a madman running loose. He lives in Grapeseed, but his terror reigns over the whole state. Parents, hide your children. God help us if the fine people of the law enforcement in this state can't stop him. God help us all. I'm Larry Berry, and this has been a special expose for CNT News. Good night, and be safe.